finally I'm tackling this video, okay? So I can share with you, TALKSWITHTJ crew, what are the goals for the channel, like just in terms of the content in itself. Yeah, we'll talk about the subscriber count. Am I trying to get to 50,000, 100,000? Am I chasing the silver plaque that YouTube offers creators once they hit a certain milestone? Brand deals, just so much. We'll focus on all of that, because if you're curious, listen, I want to share that with you, because without you, there is no channel.
I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and one.
What's up, everybody? It's your TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ Two Shoes Chains. I hope you guys are having an amazing day when you are viewing this. If you're brand new, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below, and engage. I truly appreciate it. Two Shoes crew, you guys are always showing love, you know, from sneaker unboxings and essentials items, also to just talking head videos, which I love just as much, sharing whatever, I guess, tips or information I may have of how I approach finances, and if it helps some other young adult in life take charge of their income and their future, well, that's kind of what I'm here for, right? It's Talks with TJ. So it's not just sneakers, it is more. So that being said, you know, what is more? What am I looking forward to in terms of my channel, what I want to do with it? And I guess I can approach this from a number of different ways. So that's my goal for today, and I'm hoping to do it in a concise period of time. So the first thing, let's just tackle numbers, because I know that may be like the big elephant. Where are you trying to grow to? And no matter what, right? I don't care what any creator says. If they're up here, they are paying attention to the numbers, because we are able to break down the analytics of our channel so much. We know how long you guys stay on a video. We know from what sources you all actually funnel into our channels. We know what videos generate the most views, the most attention, what gets recommended the most. We're able to see all of that, the ratio of men to women, and when you guys are on YouTube in itself to watch content. So there's a lot that we can see. I mean, there are certain points where I am actually paid more by Australia and views from there than I am from the United States, which is crazy, but I really appreciate that. It's pretty cool to know. So in terms of channel, and growth, listen, I am not an idealistic, or I'm not an idealistic dreamer. Like, I'm not. I'm pretty... It's best to classify me as somebody that's a realist, right? So not really, as again, I've said this before, I'm not always just like a super optimistic person. I am just more so a realist of what I can control, what I can't control, and knowing the bigger picture of maybe a space I'm operating in. So for myself, listen, I'm not a traditional large growth channel in this space, because I don't focus on every single pickup. Like, there are ways you can go about this, of buying every single shoe, no matter the release, no matter the brand, and you show it, whether it's an on foot, whether it's how to style, whether it's getting the shoe super early. That is one way to grow really, really fast. And if you can be consistent in that way, that's a good route to go. It's a good blueprint. It's been proven for a few channels that have already blown up, but that's not what I ever focus on, and it wouldn't be authentic or true to me. My buying patterns are no different than if I weren't on YouTube. The only difference, again, is you all are able to see it. Otherwise, it would just be personal friends and family that may see me in person that would, I guess, see the things I buy or the things that I wear. So that being said, I know that I plan on probably buying a little bit less than what I did last year, which means there will be some videos that will just pop for me, and that's awesome, but there will be certain ones where they were anomalies, right? Getting early access to the Off-White 4s and the Samba Dunks, right? Like, early access, those videos helped pop my channel a lot in 2020, and I grew from 2019 to 2020, looking at a certain time period, like May to May, about 9,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's probably gonna be the consensus of what really happened, and I guess the conservative goal I would have. So listen, by end of year, I guess I'm looking to be at 26,000 subscribers. Now, in terms of a giveaway, because I know people have said, hey, why don't you do a giveaway 18,000? That number doesn't mean anything necessarily to me, so it has to be meaningful to me. Also, I think for it to be memorable and the giveaway to mean something. Not to mention, I don't just want an empty giveaway where there are people just flocking to my channel. They don't really give, truthfully, two shits about the channel. They just want something free. That's what I'm going to avoid. So Not even maybe at 20. 22 is a number that is special to me. And if you've been around for a while, then you know why. So 22,000 subscribers is probably when I would choose to do a giveaway, but really giving back to just individuals. So again, I haven't figured that part out, but in terms of the numbers, 26,000 subscribers by end of 2021, that's the goal. Okay, so just in terms of the content in itself, I guess more so like the creative side or editing side, I want to continue to play around with different things, right? I chose to invest in a backdrop, and I love the clean, crisp, the look that it gives, right? It takes away a lot of the noise from an on foot. You guys are able to focus just on the sneaker in itself and maybe how pants look with it. I love that. I mean, that's one of the things that attracts me the most when I choose to go onto Nike's website and you see the video and the B-roll they have of someone in a shoe itself. I love it. And that's actually what I wanted. I wanted that same aesthetic, that same vibe to come across when you guys are seeing it on foot. So yes, I love it, but that also allows me to do so much regardless of weather, regardless if I have access to another space that maybe I want to film in. I don't have to worry about that, having something similar to a studio setup. So I will continue to explore different things like that. I mean, most of the time, if I'm viewing other channels on YouTube, I'll be honest, it's not sneaker content. I've said that before. I like watching other fashion channels. I like seeing how they're able to bring different things to life, or maybe just the different views and the angles and overlays and edits. And that's all really interesting. And I'm a novice at this. So I watch and I learn and I try my best to make it my own for my content. So I'm going to continue on with that. I know some people have commented they didn't care for what is more, I guess, of a commercial look for things. But listen, it speaks to me. I absolutely love it. And the tabletop looks that you guys have seen, being able to bring different props or visualizations into the pictures, especially into the videos, especially the talking head videos, so that B-roll keeps you engaged. I really plan to do that a lot. And listen, if you're a creative person, branch out, look at other niches that are in YouTube in itself and see what you can pull from there to add more value to your channel. So just in terms of, I guess, branding. Now listen, if you're a creator, you always want that value seen. You want to be valued by brands because listen, it's a cool experience for you to partner with different brands and to collaborate with them. I would just say you will only learn this also once you've gone through it. But some brands you will connect with and it will work seamlessly. It will be something you really appreciate and you want to continue doing. And you kind of have to sift through that process to find those brands, right? Like the sponsor of this video, SolePremise, listen, love working with them. Anthony and the team are amazing. You guys already know the quality of items. You've seen it on here time and time again. And you can pick from a multitude of bags, okay, for daily use, just running around wherever you may need to go or even travel. Because I know some of you, you're like, listen, life only happens once, so I'm going to try to still live it. Listen, I get it and I respect that. Just make sure you do it safely. And if you are traveling, be able to pack all your kicks, okay, in your bag. And you can use my code TALKSWITHTJ to save 35% off any of those bags, all right? So with partnering with brands, listen, you have some that the communication is there, the appreciation is there, the respect, they share your content, they value you, finding that is actually a little bit rare that I've realized. And what you come to figure out once you've been done this a minute, okay, to only be compensated for product. Listen, daps and hugs is one of my favorite or musician says doesn't pay the bills, right? So you only receiving product in return. Understand this, that's actually the least cost. That's actually the lowest cost that a brand will actually have to come out of pocket in terms of collaborating with you, because they already are paying close to nothing to be able to manufacture or have the goods available. And I know that just from understanding what cost will be versus what you may sell something to at a markup. So them saying, oh, it's just product in exchange. I mean, if you are so in love with the brand that works for you, and especially early on, you kind of have to earn your stripes in doing that, then awesome. But once you get to a certain point, or if you are not relying on somebody else helping to provide you content, I think that's where it's fair to use discernment. It's okay to say, no, figure out what brands will align with your message and the brand of you, but also is it something that you want to go all in on? Because if you already have your own content that's laid out and that's slated, and then you turn around and you're doing so much work for another brand and all you're getting is exposure at the end of the day, or just free product that you in turn could have actually bought yourself, you know, you may need to just reassess. I'll say that. It's awesome to test it out. It's great to go down that lane and experience it, because, you know, why not just go ahead and experience a few things in this creative space once or twice. But if you realize that maybe you want to go in a different direction, then choose to do that. So I have other things that I've taken on that are on my plate for 2021. So that means I have to use a lot more discernment of how I spend my time, because my time is committed to quite a few things that are important, but it's also always committed to myself and my own brand. So I think also just keep that in mind if you are a creative person, but that's the direction I feel I'm going to end up going when it comes to branding in 2021. In terms of IG, listen, Instagram and YouTube are two different beasts. Just understand that they really are two different things, because what you post on YouTube may not always resonate or be the same as it is on Instagram. And I will still post full YouTube videos from YouTube onto Instagram, like IGTV. And it's great because you don't always get the same traffic to funnel over to your YouTube channel that you will from IG if they just happen to see you in the search or anything like that. Creators, whether you like it or not, we kind of have to branch into doing reels more, because that's what Instagram is pushing, and you always have to play up to the algorithm of different things. It's not what we like to hear, but it is what it is. So for myself, listen, the styled pics, the studio style pics, again, those are super fun, and that's a direction that I am happy to continue to go in. So you'll see a lot of that if you follow me on Instagram. But I think one thing I may try and do is condense some of the YouTube content down where it is shorter, and it's able to people are able to digest it, I guess, a little bit easier in like a 3 to 5 minute clip versus the full YouTube video. But that's just something more personally for me I have to master as somebody creating content, just so it flows well on two different platforms. Yeah, I mean, I guess those are really the goals that I have, right? Some of them you are like, we don't even care whatsoever because it's really behind the scenes stuff. But I just wanted to go ahead and share it with you because I said I would eventually get the goals up for the channel. And I know I took forever to do that. We were in the month of February, but I really appreciate you guys always sticking around. Also, in terms of merch, listen, that will go out very soon. I can't wait for you all to receive your crew necks, post pics. I will absolutely repost those to the story. So tag me in them. I can't wait to see them. And the crazy part is, so this is actually the sample that I have, right? So this was the sample. Well, the actual product itself will be even better than this. So I can't wait for you all to get it in hand. And again, we are thinking about doing another drop in March. Like, we're staying away from this month because there's so much that, you know, is coming out of pocket already for all of us this month with all of the kicks dropping. But we'll look to March to maybe get something else out, probably a hoodie, because I know that's what you guys have inquired about. But this is all I got for today. Fortunately, it was longer than I wanted it to be, but you know what the crazy part is? YouTube wants you to make longer videos, so you're always torn between longer videos, shorter videos. It's a lot, but I thank you all for sticking around. As always, act your age and not your shoe size. Peace out.